I am here today to share with you my mission to freedom and to bring forth awareness to the difficulties that us, North Koreans, face each and every day. It all started off on January of 1980 in Hyesan, North Korea, where I was born to my parents and lived the next couple years of my life with my mother, my stepfather, and my younger brother, Minhu. Upon the announcement made on the radio regarding the death of Kim Il-sung, the great leader, I began to slowly lose faith and started to question the history of my country that was taught to us from a very young age. It was clear that the almighty leader and the person who was always portrayed as a godlike figure and the main reason behind the revolution was no more than an ordinary individual. Looking back, I am proud to say that regardless of how cluelessly I followed the rules for ages, I was finally able to see the truth behind all those lies. Upon the year of 1990, when the Great Famine had struck North Korea, I started witnessing the chaos, starvation, and repression that had now surrounded me. I began to doubt that my country was the best on the planet. Now I was persistent to discover the outside world that seemed quite different from the one we lived in, especially after being exposed to the luxurious and high-quality Chinese goods that were found in the black market. Also, the illegal Chinese and South Korean channels enabled me to witness another world that was quite unfamiliar and almost contrary to what we were taught about regarding these countries. The day I asked for my mother's approval to visit China, she sternly disapproved. My mother gave no room for my attempted persuasion as she feared the harsh consequences of crossing the border, as it is a serious crime, especially to those who have reached 18 years of age, and I was but a month away from my 18th birthday. The second week of December in 1986, I had finally decided to leave for China after dinner with my family. I told my mother that I'd be leaving for a friend's house, and yet she believed me and guided me to the front gate holding a kerosene lamp due to the power failures in North Korea, which was quite common. On the way to the Yalu River, I spotted a figure which was soon revealed as Chang-woo, patrolling the riverbank with his rifle held in his hands. Luckily, he was alone. I informed him that I'll be crossing over to visit my relatives in China. He was not fond of this idea. However, he called over a Chinese smuggler who was on the other end of the river and asked him if he could help me. Upon the arrival to Changbei, China, I soon left for my uncle's household in Xinyang with the help of Mr. An, my mother's trading partner, where I gained fluency in Mandarin to avoid any suspicions, as I was now unable to return to North Korea, my home country. Since North Korean refugees are considered in China as illegal migrants, I was living in constant fear that my identity would be exposed. One day, my worst nightmare became reality. I was caught by the Chinese police. I was brought to the police station for the interrogation. Someone had accused me of being North Korean, so they tested my Chinese language abilities. This experience was frightening because if anything were to seem unnatural, I could be imprisoned and sent back to North Korea where I could face harsh consequences. One day, I received a call from the North Korean police saying they had intercepted a package for my family. This led to the imprisonment of my family. My family was eventually released, and then, when we escaped, we headed to Laos. Although we had faced a lot of struggles to get to where we are today, we are finally able to live comfortably together after the 14 years of separation.